masunta na fama da raguwar kamun kifaye a kogin.
Su kifaye din a yanzu ba a gane su kamar daɗin, yanzu ba a gane su, sai ɗaya ake samu amma ba kamar da ba.
Raguwar kamun kifi da ke fuskantar masuntan abu ne da ya biyo bayan ɗabi'u na rashin tattalin albarkatu wadda ya ɗauki shekaru da dama yana faruwa. Alal misali, akan sami masu kama kifi da guba. Shi wannan kamun kifi da guba kan kashe ‘ya'ya, manyan kifi, ya kuma lalata ƙwai da suka nasa. Bugu da ƙari, yakan kuma kashe ainihin ‘ya'yan halittu da kifayen ke rayuwa a kai. Akwai kuma rashin tsayayyen hukuma da zai sa ido bisa yadda za a rinka cin moriyar albarkatun ruwa. Ita dai wannan hukuma za ta ƙayyade girman ramin raga ko birgi ta kuma
Okay, good evening. Good day. You're welcome to Ladies Moment on Haske-Tv. You know, always I don't do this alone. I always have a right-hand woman that presents this program. With me, my name is very Gajus, and I will be anchoring this program alone. I have with me.
I am very dark. It just feels I feel so alive to be back on this program.
Yeah, because you definitely don't look alike. I don't know the reason why, but it's a behind the scenes issue. So yeah. Probably when we're done with this program, we'll settle whatever it is. Settle whatever we take. Like I said once again, welcome to Ladies Moment, a program where we discuss everything women, things that elevate us, and things that try to put us in a box.
Definitely.
Now, a lot of things goes wrong, or should I say go right, with women, and some we're able to talk about it, while some we are unable to talk about it.
Yeah.
But believe you me, everyone out there know that there are powerful and women who motivate us out there.
Yeah.
Someone said, educate one woman, and you educate an entire community.
Definitely.
Currently in Nigeria, we have the likes of Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, and here in our darling Taraba State, we have of blessed memory, Jumai Al-Hassan, also known as Mama Taraba. You cannot talk about Nigeria and not mention
those women.
Yes, Ngozi.
Yeah.
You cannot talk about Taraba, women that all their names will always be etched in our hearts, and you will not talk about Mama Taraba.
Definitely.
So these days, even if I see people say, "Oh, somebody is Mama Taraba," they refer to somebody as Mama Taraba. I get angry.
How?
Do you know what you took that woman to get that name?
Yeah.
Yes. So you can't just carry the name Mama Taraba and just flaunt it all over the place because you feel somebody have dashed you peanuts. I decide to call her Mama Taraba. Please, hold it there. We have Mama Taraba, and she worked hard. She worked hard for that name.
Yeah.
To get there. So even after she's long gone, that name still rings a bell. There are people who still benefit from
still benefiting.
Yes, are still benefiting from that name, Mama Taraba. So we pray God grants her eternal rest. Now, moving forward, right? I want us to talk about something today.
Okay.
Right? I want to talk about a lot of things people overlook, or a lot of things women overlook because we cannot see it physically, and to also let us know that the damage is real. Things society says to women, the comment that sounds small but stay in the hearts for years, the comparisons, the insult disguised as joke, the pressure, the body shaming, the constant criticism. Sometimes the deepest wounds are not caused by hands, they're caused by words.
Right.
Now, while growing up, especially for us, our own gender, you find out that you're too fat. Yeah. You're too slim. Oh, you talk too much.
Go and marry.
Like go and marry.
You're
or
old.
if you mistakenly cook, and then maybe let's say hanu gishiri auchi. Is this kind of cookie you carry? A normal will marry you, you know, as if we don't. These mistakes are not allowed. Before you know it, it's something that is like just mere words, but we carry these things unconsciously, and it shapes us to who we are. Before you know it, we can't talk loud. We're not expected to talk loud in a room where there are people. We're not expected to even express ourselves. Once you're too expressive, you say you're a talkative. This one, are you sure if you a man marry before he say one, you're saying 100? So these are things that society has placed on women, and we from a young age of being girls to adulthood, we carry it, and it somehow shapes us in a particular way. Yeah.
But that's we tend to become who we are after going through all those stages. For instance, now body shaming. When you talk about body shaming, a lot of men out there are suffering from that, because you will see today, a woman is fat, then she tends to lose her courage. The moment she's outside there, she feels like everybody's looking at me. Am I okay? Or when she sees that slim, fine girl, she's like, okay, am I not good enough? Okay, why God really made me like this? Why? Oh, should I start taking such thing? Oh, that confidence booster is down. Is down.
And do you know, mind you, as you're thinking, am I too fat? The other girl too is thinking, am I too slim? Because same people that tell you, why are you too fat? And same people that tell you, you're too skinny.
Yes.
Same people that tell you, madam, you're too fair. Why is your skin too white? And the same people that tell the other person that you're too dark.
You're too dark. So these are certain things we tend to face, and before you know it, the moment your confidence is, you lose your confidence, I think you've lost who you are.
You've lost who you are.
Then there's this word you always say, you aren't so good, you don't feel you're good enough. Just there's this thing you always tell us when you're just you're not so good enough, you don't feel like you're good enough for yourself, or you feel less of yourself. And when you start feeling less of yourself,
inferiority complex sets in. And what's the other word said? Inferiority complex, starts feeling less of yourself.
Yes.
And when you see people, you start this one, you start looking, maybe I'm not dressed well.
Yes.
Now wow. And then you start looking at people from head to toe.
And you look at yourself, what is wrong with me? There's such things.
Low self-esteem.
This is what drives us to, like, it shifts our mindset to whatever thing it is. Because you see, in a peer group like this, you tend to be you're not welcomed in that place. For instance, these are your normal peer group where you sit and talk and gist, but you're afraid, let me not say this. After all, look at how they are. Sure. And maybe in that atmosphere, or in that feeling that you are, there's someone that you, this guy, you're too fat.
You're too fat.
Then it adds to what start talking now. Will it even make sense to them? Okay, they will even look at my body. They're going to look at the kind of clothes I'm wearing. I'm too fair here.
There's always something. Is that I tell you, you're too slim, you're too fat, you're too light, you're too dark, you're too natural. If you are just like this, you're too natural. If you do artificial. So where do you want us to keep our darling heads? And all these things, if you notice, it circles within women. These are words that are being told to us from a younger age. They tell you that you're supposed to learn how to cook, you're supposed to learn how to sweep. If you sweep and mistakenly leave one leather behind, they tell you which kind of sweeping is this. Is that what you're going to do in your husband's house? Even when you're 10, they already tell you about husband's house. Before you know, they're shaping your head into pleasing a man.
Yes.
When they're supposed to teach you just survival mode and what to do, like personal hygiene, but they're already relating that to a man's house.
And when we think about when you have that in your mind, when you grow up, then the only thing you are most appreciating most is what? I have to please a man. Anything you're not doing for yourself now. That's why anything we do, this baby, you're looking good, it's because of a man.
Yes, I cannot plait my hair. Madam, who is in town now?
Yes.
Who is in town?
You fixed your hair. This woman. So that means we can't do anything for ourselves right now. We have a reason to do whatever it is.
And it must always get linked to a man.
It must get linked to a man.
But these days, I think the narrative is changing. Women no longer dress up. We dress up for ourselves.
Yes.
We dress up. I will dress up to pepper her. I will dress up to pepper me.
And this like is where, as you've just brought us on that topic or on that discussion again, to pepper me.
To pepper.
Then next time, I want to now force myself
to pepper me back.
I want to pepper this girl back. And this is when we start going
pepper them again. You start buying
competition.
Competition
will begin. You are looking good in your yellow. What if I should put on my yellow dress, I'm going to look very horrible. Then she's not wearing yellow. Okay, let me buy my dark yellow and that's me, so I have the capacity to do it.
Capacity. This one is capacity.
This all these things. When we talk about women every single time, sometimes the people telling us those words, they are not actually, let's say, I would say 5% of them will be the men. But we tend to get all those trolls from women. Because she also wants to make you, she wants to make you feel inferior. She wants to be the headline of whatever thing you get. She wants to catch you. She wants to catch you down. So that you know outshine her. But it's not about. They say women supporting women, but sometimes women don't support women. Women don't support women because if you see the society that we're in right now, it's because of this person is doing this one. I want to be like this. This person is slim. Okay, I want to be slim. Just look at yourself. Okay, now if I'm slim, will I be beautiful? Okay, this is how I am right now. So they chicken I can get a shiva. One slim down. Then when you slim down,
madam, they will even tell you that you have HIV.
Yes.
Same people that told you slim down and you went and slim, they tell you that you want only children here. So
and this society gets to us. This thing
society will always talk. And another thing that is making this matters worse is social media. These days, everybody has a smartphone. If you don't have a smartphone, you borrow. But smartphone is there compared to time like 10, 15 years back. A smartphone is very popular. Almost everybody have now. You find out that even students in secondary school have smartphone. But before then you have to feed in secondary school before my father will give you phone.
Definitely.
If at all, you manage my back again. But these days, you find out that just one student has a phone. So we are being exposed to social media. Before you know, you will go online. We watch women, rich women who are wearing clothes, who are dressed in some type of way, who are living life, forgetting that this social media. Believe only half of what you see. But some of us take it hook, line, and sinker. Yeah. So what we see on social media as women, and it happens most times with women.
Women. We are always. Someone said we are always the center of discussion. Women. Because today I want to when I look at Rihanna, I want to be like Rihanna. Or I want to be like
Beyonce.
I want to be like what's her name? Cardi B.
Cardi B.
Forgetting the society that we are in.
Forgetting that these people self have money, they are working for their money. And then most of these clothes they wear, they are costumes. You will not find them with it off your screen.
Of course.
After singing, they will drop it and go back to their normal routine. But you, like, very funny. You find out that I think there was a time where our guys, or let's say men, dress like the artists they see on their screen.
Yes.
You find somebody wear in this hot sun, somebody wear jacket and cap because he's trying to look like Neo.
Yes.
Forgetting that Neo does this thing for, it's just like a dress pattern for him, for that particular, he wants to be identified with this particular type of dressing. So once he's done, he goes back into his normal dress and goes on. And you Mr. Viewer or Mrs. Viewer, once you see them like this, you want to do it. And then you start walking around the street of Jalingo or hot Nigerian sun with those. Even here, he can move around with it, yes, because the weather is conducive
for him.
But here, where Ozolea is just damaged, you wear one heavy suit and moving around.
And to be like, and also, people that will tell him the truth. You know, we don't want to accept the truth.
Nah.
I want to buy some chigabana. I want to buy some chigabana.
This one is an enemy of progress.
Yes. But having people to tell you the truth, I think, is one of the most important part of life. Very. A woman now, you're not looking good in this. Because I want to be very close to you. Every day, I'm complimenting you. Okay, it's good.
It's good.
It's good, and you find a way always to, even if you aren't close, because I want to be in your own level.
Yes.
I will tend to appreciate you. You just be like my boss because I want to be close to you. A lot of women out there, they tend to lose their self-esteem because they're looking at someone up there. I remember my dad said, Frida, don't look at someone that is always above you there. Sometimes try to turn back and see.
True.
You are a step ahead. Because every day you keep wanting to shoot the stars, you're going to be in a situation that you wouldn't actually like it. Sometimes you'd have to turn back and see, okay, I was once here, this is a step forward to me, and someone out down there wants to be like you, so at least you should be grateful. That's what I also highlight.
Someone said where you are is someone's prayer point.
Yes. So let's like moving back to our topic, body shaming.
Things said to
Things said to us, and you know,
joke.
emotions. We are women, like we tend to keep things at heart. But if you're in that situation, you tend to hold it. For you looking at the jiki, and there's somewhere someone will tell you like mocking you, get says, you have a very fine body. No, you know, jiki, come on.
With irritation.
Yes, irritation, disgust on their face. Then each time I will see that person, then look at you, how can they nifa? So these things actually get to us. You yourself, you should know that there's certain things you should say to somebody, and there's certain things you shouldn't say to anybody out there, because if it's said to you, would you like it? You wouldn't like it. So these are things that there are some manners which we don't tend to learn it in class, we don't tend to learn it at home. The more you grow up, the more you can tend to get some experience with you.
So most women, I think, are smiling outside while silently battling fighting battles created or seated there for years, because hankali, people will tell you what, and before you know it, cup don't full. Now, some of these struggles result to low self-esteem, like we said, anxiety, and fear of expressing ourselves, depression, and constant self-doubt. You are in this constant doubt of yourself. Okay, do I look good? Like I said before, do I look good? Okay, what if I don't fit into this space?
Yes.
So there's that one, and all these things is as a result of accumulating a lot of what's said to you.
Yes.
Even though we cannot, sometimes you can't entirely blame it on the things said to you. Sometimes even us, we are the architects of the way we feel.
Okay.
I don't know, but there are people who are just there to feel low or to feel less of themselves and look at others and say, do you get probably background while growing up? Maybe you grew up in a village and suddenly you're in a city. You begin to feel like, look at the other women in the city like small goddesses, because you're coming from a very humble background. Our backgrounds does not define us.
Not.
Yes, it doesn't.
It does not at all.
So sometimes it's like that.
And also, you see, when you talk about looking up to somebody, it's not bad.
Yes.
It's good. You can be someone can be someone's role model, or someone can be your role model. It is not bad.
Sure.
The intention there. Okay, well, I love this person, I admire that person. But that shouldn't make me feel less of myself because that person is more than me. Oh, I want to be like this person.
We are all looking up to somebody, one way or the other.
Yes. So it's not bad for you to look up to somebody, but also don't forget yourself. Don't forget who you are. There's just something unique about yourself that you didn't even give yourself that time to realize. Sometimes we're unique. For instance, now I will tell you about one of my friends. We went back then in school, university days, I think. She's not always doing well in class.
Okay.
Like, she's not always doing well in class. So she gets this, you see, Makanta is not your own now. If he's married, you want to marry, go and marry now. But this school is not your own.
It's not your own.
Every single time she's dealing with carryover, testing.
She's always battling
one to the other. Then, she's okay, after this school, she loves makeup. So she started doing 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So after graduating, so she graduated with a very, very poor result. So you know how I told this person she wouldn't even make it now. She just, I beg. So okay, since I have this interest and I have this passion for makeup, well, let me just put myself to see where it leads me to. Like today, she's one of the best makeup artists we have in Nasrama. One of the best. So you can see after sometimes you don't feel I don't have anything to say. I beg all this school now when they do. But when that time it made her realize, okay, since I can't do this, let me give her something else. So when she fell back to makeup, the money she's making now, even the it's not the way the way sound said no it is not with that certificate that she was being dragged back then. Is with the makeup, with that profession, will I say, that she has in hand. That is what is bringing food to our table. Sometimes all these backlashes will tend to, if you're smart, will tend to bring out the other side of it that you never realized.
The best side of
you.
I think for her it's an intentional act not to allow people's words get to her.
Yes.
Now it only takes few people to be able to block their ears to people's negativity.
Yes.
She was able to do that. But I can assure you that 100%, out of 100%, not up to 70% of women can do that. And be able to stand what you say. Now when I sabi she find her way. A lot of people now, you know, they'll be shrink and they will allow that to get to them. Now society have forgotten that for everybody created, there's something you're good at.
Yeah.
There's something. It is not everybody that will go to school and make it in school. Now let me take you back to my days in secondary school. I'll have to mention them because even if this person involved will watch this program, right? She will agree with me, and then she will even be proud of where she is today. There used to be, for those who were students of FGGC Janingo then, there used to be, we had this junior then in Yellow House. Her name is Ada Benjamin. Ada Benjamin, and there was a culture then, I don't know if it still exists, of students after first CA, they compile results, then we come to assembly ground, and on each class they call the first three and last three. There was this principal that was brought from one, you know, FGGC, federal colleges rotate their principal. So they brought one new principal for us that time, and she brought this system. So Ada Benjamin didn't know book. She did not know book at all.
Wow.
Ada did not know book at all. Book, no. And then for every first and last three, first CA, second CA, they start CA exams, Ada was always last in class.
That was her bench.
That was, in fact, some people, if you are in the same class with Ada, just know that in the last three already there's a customer. All you need is just two more to add to Ada.
Yes.
So some people are just like, if I don't come out in first year, I know say no be last year because already we have a reserve Ada there. That was how bad it was. But if you take Ada to track and field event, Ada runs like a demon. You can start and then it worked for her then. Okay. If we are not looking at her with some dignity in class, if Ada start running, she will go back, she will go around that field and come and meet you people and still pass you.
Wow.
So when the people that were even brainy were not even going out for competitions and all that, Ada was going out. She was traveling. Fedco games. Okay. She was traveling. It was not books that was taking her, but her ability to run. Ada will come back with cash. Ada will come back with trophy. And those of you that in class that are claiming reading, when Ada comes back, we'll still run out and go welcome Ada for coming back with her trophy because it was FGGC that she was carrying on her shoulder.
Of course.
And today, before you knew it, school was done. I'm not sure of her grade in WAEC and NECO, I'm not sure. But Ada, before we knew what was happening, after some years, I said, let me look up Ada Benjamin. Ada was in USA. And I could see her running. She was still running. At some point, I saw her with Nigerian, our outfit.
Yes.
On field running. Ada was running. And then it was that sport that took her out. It started like a job. Maybe so I think someone said, some guy came that he made athletes and all that. That time there was somebody Balanko that was running, but I think her own didn't really work because you know you can't actually trust strangers that will just come and say they want to pick your children to abroad and all that. But Ada left.
And today where is she?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you see the more
I know you're not over exaggerating.
I am not.
But
this is a true life story.
You know when you're telling the reality of a story, then like you're seeing it, you saw it, you saw how everything went out for her. Imagine, that's why there's always that uniqueness about you. Like there's something special about you.
Yes. And
something special.
It's this thing. Some of us that knew book, or some of them that knew book, we are still here in Nigeria. Ada is outside. I think she was into the sports there. Then she now met a fellow Nigerian man, an Igbo man too, who married. They got married. Ada is married now. She married a medical doctor there. And then he said, okay, it's not really comfortable because if you see Ada, the running has changed, has stature and all that. So he was not really comfortable. He liked Ada, but he was not really comfortable about it. So he was like, stop it. And she stopped because he could feed. He said he's not. There's nothing that should give him.
Yeah.
So he will. If it's money, she should not worry.
You see.
And right now, because she knew how to braid, then Ada is braiding, and for everybody that is braiding in USA, in America, everywhere, it is not small money. She wigs, she braids. She has her own channel, a YouTube channel. She's on Facebook there. She's on Instagram, always, and people are patronizing her. And then it's not small money.
It's not small money.
It is not small money. When she wanted to get married, she came back to Nigeria. They did it according to because she's just an Igbo girl by name, but Najala, she's Jalingo girl. So, but okay, it happened that it was my elder sister that made her up. That's traveled to Igbo land. She did her makeup and they did a traditional wedding. She went back and their white wedding happened in Texas. Yes, she lives in Texas before I forget. And that is to you.
So you can see.
If she allowed us, then
you can see. You can see the benefits. It's not everything that you always respond.
You can't be good in books.
You can't be good in books.
It's not all the time.
It's not it. When someone tells you, look at this person now. If you look at most of these multi-million billionaires that we're having right now, some of them is not actually the books
that took them to
where they are. But we're not also disparaging the fact that the book is not important though. It's still important. But we are saying that not everything should get to you. Just know your goal. This is who I am. This is who I want to be. Then you do it. Forget about what this person is going to say because people will always talk. People will always now someone say Ada. Someone now still Ada is in Texas, but that girl that was very dull. She will still want to refer to her as that dull Ada in class. No matter how much you've made it in life, people that will still want to point fingers at you and tell you you're not doing well. But she's where she is today. Do she care? She never cared. So she didn't care when she was in school. It's not that she's having and her money that she will care about what you're saying. So it's not everything that you say that will get to us. And also you saying it. Nobody to tell you that, Madam or Oga, don't say such things. Because some people's life, as you said, when you're being depressed, depression kills. Most women out there, we are being left, as society always tells us that, I think there's something for a day, that woman must be patient. Whatever you're going through, you must be patient. You have to take it the way, accept it. You have to swallow whatever it is. But it's not helping matters. Depression is real. Depression kills. So no matter what you're doing, don't allow yourself to be depressed. Because a lot of men are out there, you see her as if she's not mentally okay. Maybe it's one or two things, and there's trauma. There's this trauma where you tend to go out there. You're not like, you feel you're not fit in that society on that cycle. You're not fit to be there. Madam, there's this cycle out there for you. If there's no cycle A, there's cycle B, there's cycle C. Life always gives us a chance. Choices is left for you to choose where you want to fall. That is that very.
So I think we have said a lot. We're supposed to take a break, but I think this is actually
seriously
a very interesting topic for us to actually. But then, that is still not bad. We took our break to still discuss happenings between women and why you shouldn't box anybody anywhere. Allow people to be who they are. I know of someone who doesn't even know book brought. When it comes to, he has never been to a computer school, no. He has never been to any repair, but he can loosen and fix your computer. He has never been to school. So you see, everybody has their strength as much as we have our weaknesses. But then let's not dwell on people's ability to read or people's ability to gain weight or lose weight. Everybody is fighting silent battles. Leave people.
That's just the most important.
So I think, this is where we have to draw the curtains today. I don't know if my colleague here for you now have anything to say. But me, from Ada Benjamin, I've learned my lessons. I have learned my lessons.
Because you've seen, I know you out there, you're watching there are similar stories too that you've witnessed or that you've seen. So it's not everything that should get to you. It's not everything. Yeah, that person has the right to throw you that stuff, but you yourself, you have the right to say, no, I'm not falling for that trap again. For me, Farida, I will tell you that this program always comes to you every Wednesday from 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock. Every Wednesday. So I think very grateful. I will tell them they should have a very beautiful day ahead or a very beautiful evening.
So we'll be back here again, same time, same station, next week, Wednesday. Please stay tuned for our